to see what the mystical realm says of you. I suggest you live tonight as if it was your last. After all,
What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. So this is what I want to talk about. I want to talk about like what really happened in my truck. And this wasn't really like it definitely wasn't because of anything. It wasn't anything like on my end, pretty much. But so this is what happened. So I took my car. The guy that normally work on my car, he was backed up, this and that, so I needed to get like my wheel hubs and ball joints and stuff like that changed. So come to find out, he was backed up. I end up trying to, because I do use this truck daily, to go to work and stuff. So I ended up taking my car to Meineke. Pretty sure, you guys know what that is. But yeah, Meineke is like a car shop, so they pretty much do everything except for anything crazy. I say they do all the normal stuff. So yeah, I took my car over there to get it fixed. So they told me out of pocket I was gonna be paying about $2,000, but it was like $1,990 and stuff like that. Plus I end up, it wasn't just for like the ball joints and like the wheel hub, but it was also, I did get like I pretty much got a tune-up with it, pretty much. Let me see if I can find a receipt.
A few moments later.
But yeah, so for some weird reason I can't find like the receipt though. But yeah, so everything came up to $1,950. That's exactly what it was, pretty much $2,000. So I got the wheel hub, I got the freaking, I forgot what it's called, tie rod. So, and then I also got some spark plugs and stuff like that done. So they pretty much did that, right? So pretty much like the hub I had on my car before, I did tell him like, hey, look, this and that. I would like to have like the same exact parts I had on my car before. And he agreed to that. So long story short, it took them about 2-3 days or something like that. They fixed my car. And then the funny part, right? I drove this car for about not even a month. After they got done with my car, not even a month, right? So this is about, I'd say 3.5 weeks tops, or probably 3 weeks. So I drove my truck for that long, right? Come to find out I had to get an alignment, after when I got all that stuff done to my suspension, I had to get an alignment done. So come to find out I went to go get an alignment done. So I had to take my tires off and put on my stock tires. So put on my stock tires, come to find out like my hubs is like the dude, where I went to take my tires off, he put the tires on there. He's like, hey, look, if you, I see you just got your hub and stuff done on your car, your hub there and done on your car. Wow, like, just so I'm gonna give you a heads up, I don't think you're gonna be able to get an alignment because, your tires, everything is all effed up, shaking real bad. So I'm looking like, I'm mad confused, like, yo, crazy, I haven't been even a month. Like, I just spent all this money to do this. And then they pretty much did like a poor job. Like, so I was a little bit frustrated because, let me hop out, I'm gonna show you guys something real quick. So I was frustrated because, you can see right here, like, this how bad, like, my, how bad I had to get, I had to get like my alignment done. I got it done now, but, so this all happened within the time I was driving, going to work, coming back and forth. So pretty much it's like that. I'm gonna show this side. And then this is the side that was really bad. You see that? That's the side I was like really effed up. As you can see. Like I had, when I changed my tires, I had my stock tires on there. They rub really bad. You can still see all the black stuff on there. But yeah, so as you guys can see, I show you guys like my tires and stuff, how like effed up they are. But, I try to, when I took my car to, where I normally get my car fixed, I wasn't really, I could have took it back to Meineke and they could have, tried to fix it, but it's just the fact that what I'm trying to state is that this is not like the first time that, I experienced an issue with them before. In the past, it was like it was my girlfriend's car. She ended up taking her car over there. And she had like multiple problems back to back. And we was thinking that it was her car, but come to find out, she stopped taking her car over there and took it somewhere else. And she never had any issue, like major issues again. And the funny part, right? My truck, I never had any issue. I had this car for about almost 3 years, man. I say pretty much 3 years. So I had it for that long. I never had any major issue with it. Till I start taking my car over to the Meineke. So when I got this issue, before I got this issue that I just got my car fixed for, like the wheel hub going bad, within a month after they fixed it, I had like my fuel pump had went bad. All of a sudden my fuel pump on my truck went bad. That I ended up getting fixed. But it was just like an ongoing problem I kept having with them. So when this happened like last week Sunday or last week Saturday, pretty much it's like I wasn't trying to take my car back over there to try to get, deal with something else. It was just too much to deal with. So I was like, you know what? I'm just go back to where I normally get my car fixed at. And the funny part, they good people, this and that. Like Meineke, the guy working at the shop, he was real, he was a good dude. It seemed like it. It's not like I knew him from anywhere else, but he, pretty much any garage you take your car to, they're gonna want to, make you feel like they're good people. But it just effed up that, I feel like they definitely messed my car up. Because anybody who drive, if you know your car, you drive your car, truck, whatever, and you know exactly what's wrong with it or whatever issue you normally get from that car, and then all of a sudden you take it somewhere else and just start having all kind of crazy shit going on with it, excuse my language, you'll know like for a fact that it can't be the car. It gotta be they was doing something to it. And I just got disappointed with this, when it happened. But stuff happened. That's one thing I want to talk about too, is like there's something like this whole truck thing, getting into lifting my truck, doing all this stuff. This is like my first time doing it. It's not like this something, I had experience with. It is a dream for me to definitely, it's a dream that I wanted to do too. So it's not like it's something I did before. So if you definitely like me, you definitely, want to put a lift on your car, one of the main things I tell you, keep in mind, like your wheel hub and wheel bearing and stuff like that, you definitely gotta be on top of that, trying to check that every, probably I think once a month or something like that, or twice a month. Definitely be checking it, because that's definitely like that. I'm glad, like I'm real glad and thankful. Stuff could have went left for me, because like my tires was real pretty much coming to the point where they could have fell off. God forbid, if I could have got on 95 or something like that, they could have came off. But yeah, that's something I'm just, I never knew. I ain't really knew much about lifting a truck, this and that. Any mod you do to a car, this and that, or a truck, whatever, it's never gonna be the same pretty much. But just to give you guys like the heads up, it's like the, like the bad things. I feel like a lot of people who do most of the, the fun things and stuff like that, they pretty much don't talk too much about like the bad stuff, like what comes with it. Like, even though it's like doing this is more good stuff for me, I think it's more good stuff in it. Because, obviously it's something that make me happy. If it's something that make you happy, go for it. So there's more good stuff in it for me and stuff like that, And I feel like, I definitely feel like the bad thing, you see all these YouTubers, this and that, or you see people doing this with their cars, whatever, like they never tell you, like sometimes it's like it feels, when you have, like for me personally, when I have issue with my car, it's like pretty much my car is like my kids, pretty much. Like it's like when it's not driving right, or when it's not driving, it got to get something fixed. Like I don't be happy. I really don't be happy till it's back to doing exactly what it need to be doing. That's pretty much how my car is to me. So that is like a big deal to me. So like with this happening, I was disappointed, but I ain't, you can't let anything you're gonna go through stuff in life. So you really can't let stuff get to you. You just gotta keep doing what make you happy. But yeah, that's my effed up experience I had with Meineke. And in the past too, the crazy part in the past, I heard, that same place, I don't know if it was true or not, but I seen somebody left a review saying, oh, you guys, they rip you off, this and that, they charge you too much money, such and such. And I do believe that with what, me and my girlfriend went through, I feel like they definitely, charge her a lot of money. Also, it costs me a lot of money to do this. Like, that's the crazy part. And normally, what I normally would pay to get my car fixed, like the dude who normally put the lift on my truck, Germans, he's an honest guy, this and that. I trust him, this and that. Just that he's he's good with cars and stuff like that. So he most of the time is busy. You gotta let him know ahead of time. Like he really ain't like what I normally paid at Meineke, almost $2,000 to do, most of the work. It was like I think it was like $700 in labor or something like that they charge. And I'm like, hell no, I ain't never again in my life, man. I'm not trying to, make you not go to Meineke or whatever, but at the end of the day, that's just my experience. And I just want to let you guys know about it and how I felt about it and stuff like that. But on the bright side, I got my car back and she's driving better. The bad thing is I do gotta get 2 more new tires and stuff. I'm still good. Like my tires, they still look good, but it's just the side, like the inside part, that real, mold, like you can see like the tire is bulging out. But I was gonna get new tires anyway. So, but that's the crazy part, man. A lot of people don't tell you, like lifting a truck is so much that comes with it. You gotta deal with this, and then too, you gotta put, like me, if you like me putting these, like me, I like the stance, so I like the wide tires and stuff like that. I really do like the wide tires, and I feel like they look a lot better. But yeah, that's what really, I feel like a lot of people don't try to show you too much of that. They just tell you or show you like the good things that comes with it, like the looks, all that stuff. But it's always some issue, like it's always something that's gonna happen. You just gotta be prepared for it. That's it, man. Keep doing what you gotta do, man. Like, don't let it get to you. Like I was so disappointed when it happened, but like I said, I learned my lesson. I'm never going back there again. And yeah, that'll be it, man. Thank you guys for taking your time out your day to watch my videos and stuff like that. Definitely appreciate it. If you're here for your first time, definitely sub, comment, let me know what you guys think. Thank you. Peace.